Texas, home of the Baylor Bears and McLean Stadium. Boats lining the Brazos as the Baylor line is ready to welcome the Bears onto the field. Today, we have one of those games that tests your focus. Top 25 team against an unranked opponent. Can you take care of business? As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the James Madison Dukes, taking on the 22nd ranked team in the land, the Baylor Bears. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Dukes will put total leather and we'll get started. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Bears offense takes the field for the first time today. And here he is. Let me tell you about this wide receiver. He is a route-running DB, toasting, pass-catching, touchdown-scoring, woo, son of a gun.
I can't wait to see how this defense is going to try and corral this guy, because you play man-to-man, you risk him running right by you and catching the deep ball, but you play zone and you give him the opportunity to potentially make yards after the catch. You're going to have to be really careful trying to cover that.
Quarterback on the keeper. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
And that's what I love about the QB run game in this offense, is it just keeps these defenses off balance. We're going to see a lot of running backs doing their work between the tackles in this game as well, but you see how mixing in the quarterback run too, it just keeps this defense so confused.
3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. Goes to the option. Now the toss. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection. The Bears look to keep this drive humming. To the ground. He's got it again. And he's running in the open. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down. And the Bears want to crank the tempo. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. That'll be a gain of about 7, leaves them with 3rd and 3.
Hey, I like this by the offense. Nice job of not forcing it, having to throw the football. Now you make it 3rd and manageable, and put your offense in a better position to succeed. That's a nice second down.
Defense.
Defense had them backed up, and then they're in the neutral zone, and the offense will say thank you very much. The 7th play of this opening drive, they'll need to move the chains on 3rd and short. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
I think it would be great if this offense leaned on the run game more in the red zone. Leaned on their back, man. Give it to him. Let him do his thing. He hadn't even gotten the end zone yet this season, so love to see him get that opportunity to maybe punch one in here.
How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? The Dukes offense will have its first possession of the game. This matchup on the outside, Jesse, a big play weapon for the offense, a shutdown corner for the D.
They say big-time players make big plays in big games, so who gets the best of this matchup? That's going to determine the game.
I mean, such a fun chess match. How much are they on each other during the game, the head-to-head matchup that everybody wants to see?
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. This quarterback part of their running game. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. This is the type of play that can give the offense momentum. 3rd and short from inside the 20. Tackled after picking up the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Dukes have it with a 1st and 10. They'll run the option. runs for the tackle. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. He's looking to throw. Dumps it to the back. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd down, going up top. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Dukes will punt this one away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. And the punt will come to rest just inside the 30.
What a really good job by the punt team. Listen, you put all your speed, your athletes, a lot of starters are on these teams now in college football, and that's the reason why. You need these guys to go down, make plays, try to tackle these elusive guys in the open field, and hey, even cause a turnover, that's just great.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. They try to pop a run on the draw. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. And the defense got it. Touchdown, Dukes. And the defense doing work.
And the defense comes with the blitz. Nice job getting to the quarterback. And don't just get there. Try to strip that football out. They get the QB to the ground. The ball's out. They scoop it up, take it all the way back to the house for 6.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They're out there to kick it off. The return team must rivet that ball to their rib cage. Can't afford another turnover. And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. They'll throw it on 1st down. With the catch, it's Santiago. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. Out of the gun to give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Now they'll run the draw. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. The Bears will line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Wants to return it. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football. Make your plays. Put a good drive together.
They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the 1st down. The Dukes moving quickly to the line.
Nice job decision-making by the quarterback there in the RPO, not handing it off, knowing he had to throw it, but then also understanding his open guy was going to be in the right spot.
I like feeding my guy. I like getting my running back touches, feeding him the ball so he can break some of those big runs, but I'm also okay with these little ones. Set the tone, stay balanced.
Pulls it in. And a big gain there. He's knocked down immediately at the 45.
Well, there's a great example of the receiver working back to his quarterback on the curl route against man coverage. He drives back towards the football, makes the catch, and gets the 1st down.
Going to try to get it himself. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. Here comes the offense on second down. He'll keep it himself. He got enough for the first down before sliding, but there is a marker on the field. It might be coming back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Guys, it's James Madison on top as we've come to the end of the quarter. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. It's in. Complete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. Third and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. The option look. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Hold it. Offense.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the quarterback is sacked. There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. And the Dukes will punt it away on fourth down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. The offense set for a first down play. The RPO, it's complete. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. And here on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. Here's the handoff.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Gets it out fast. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And the Bears will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, Palmer.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. After getting moved back, it's 1st and 20. He's looking to throw. And the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Wants to go up top. Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time. It's second down. He's looking to throw. This time he's got him. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26.
Encroachment. Defense.
The encroachment penalty on the D gives the offense a free 5 yards. On the move. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. The Dukes send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. A first down for the offense. He's looking to throw it. Pressure coming. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After getting nothing done on the last one, this is a big play, 2nd and long from the 11. Looking for a man. It's Bennett. And the misconnection on the first attempt. See if he gets a little looser. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Bears line up to punt it away. The fair catch called for and made. First down here for the offense. Now on the move. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. Running back searching for a hole. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. 3rd down after the run. Now on the option. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. And the Dukes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Just going to keep it after the snap. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Tackled, but he has a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Dukes are on the move. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Running game worked on first down. Let's see if they go back to it on 2nd down. The run to the right. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field.
Holding.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. On the run, it's Pitts. Just has a knack of finding that crease and gets it down to the 41. The marker is at the 35, and they need to get it there. Feeling some heat. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. He says he can kick one from 75, but here he's going to need just 58 of them. And that is no good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
To the air, it's Bennett. Moving away from pressure. Trying to make magic on the scramble.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. And the Bears will try to pin them back with the punt. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And no shot at a return here as the punt goes out of bounds. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal, David.
You know what? Don't leave it up to kickers. Execute better offensively. I think you move the ball nice. You got to keep that in mind. But Palmer, I think you got to stay aggressive and don't settle for field goals.
Yeah, because you got to know there's just no margin for error right now.
And he intercepts it, bringing it back. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Baylor! This time it's the defense finding ways to put points on the board.
There is nothing better than being a defender. Seeing that ball in the end zone, your eyes get big as saucers. Go, jump on that puppy, secure it, get you a touchdown.
Lining up to add another. Smashes it through for the PAT. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Texas has a lead right now in Austin, but I'm not sure Bevo's feeling like this one's in the clear. This has been a nip-and-tuck affair all game. They're up by 11 over the Pandas. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Skips away from pressure. Across the 25, he's got room. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down.
This guy just gives you nightmares. I mean, he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback. A quarterback doing that to your defense.
Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Setting up the screen. Smashes through. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? And the Dukes will send out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. He'll call for the fair catch here. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. They've hit a bit of a lull here, and they need to get things cranked up with this possession, Jesse.
Just haven't had a rhythm these last couple of possessions, but I'll tell you, the best way to get back into one is to run the football. Establish yourselves up front at the line of scrimmage and help keep these 3rd downs manageable.
Yeah, and the best news is your defense at least forced a punt of their own. So now you can go answer with that good stop while this game is still close. Let's just go keep putting more points on the board, and let's see less of the punt.
Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. The play-action fake. They're bringing heat. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. To the air, it's Bennett. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. He'll try to take it back. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, James Madison. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, and he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half, we'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. He breaks a tackle. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Men, it should come as no surprise that we have ourselves a fun matchup in Waco. And it'd be easy to say these two offenses are glad we've hit halftime based on their respective performances. It would also be accurate. Turnovers and sacks have told the story so far. And you gotta believe the play calling has been the issue, right? Time to shred those game plans and just get back to basics. And with that, let's send it back to the guys along the banks of the Brazos River at McLean Stadium.
The Bears will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. This offense has a second down play. That one comes out hot down the right side. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the right. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
On second down, he'll fire. That's caught. It's Pitts. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. A third and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. It's caught downfield. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
Short gain on the play before he slides. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. He's back to throw on second down. Using the quick game. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch.
It's amazing in college football, the tight end position and how much has changed. Back in the day, you're a blocking guy. Maybe you catch a flat route. Today, these guys have athleticism. And
he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Dukes. The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the second half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead. Now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. So it's an 80-yard drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely gone.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. They go to the draw. He gets it all the way out to the 19-yard line, a pickup of 6. And the Bears come to the line in the hurry-up. Gives it to the back on the draw. They stop him after a short game, probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with 4th down coming. The Bears decide to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. A fair catch just inside the 40. Leaves it with the back. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Holding, offense.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Can anyone catch him? He stepped out of bounds after a huge play, but hang on just a second. Defense might get bailed out here by a flag. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. The snap sets up to throw. A strike downfield. Turns it on in midfield. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
As a defense, it's so hard covering this guy. Because of his frame, you're not really going to match up, but this guy's also got some wheels. The hard part is bringing him down after the catch. This guy's like a giant giraffe. You're just lions hanging on his neck trying to drag him to the ground. Not easy to do.
Holding, offense.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Quick strike complete. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Dialing up a 2nd down pass play. Makes the grab. And the defense makes a big hit and knocks him down.
This receiver is so dangerous out in space, and it's a nice job by the QB getting him the ball early on the curl route. And you see, once he has it, he's got some wiggle, he's got some shake, makes some defenders miss, and gets up the field.
Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets to 1st down. The Dukes are rolling down the field. Fast motion from the offense. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Quickly complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. He's got it and still on his feet. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Buying some time. The freshman able to get home with the sack.
And the defense has given up some plays, some passing yards on this drive. You want to stop that? Nice job rushing the quarterback, making him feel a little bit of pressure and getting him on the ground and now getting him behind the sticks.
And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. And as a holder picks his spot, it'll be a 25-yard attempt. Just drives it between the uprights. And that lead grows even bigger. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. They'll give it to the back. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. He's got it again. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. It's a draw. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. And the Bears come to the line with a new set of downs. They're going to run it to the right. And that's a very productive first down play in bringing up 2nd and 3. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. The give to the tailback. Breaks the tackle. And he's got enough for a first down. Now to see if they have enough time to snap it again here in the 3rd. Guys, it's James Madison on top as we've come to the end of the quarter. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. No big secret what they're trying to do here. They've kept it on the ground. It's 1st and 10. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man to the left. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver, and the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. Might as well give it to him again. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. His drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. Leaves it with the running back. And the tackle is made, but there has been a flag thrown.
Hold it. Offense.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Offense gets set for 2nd down. He's looking to throw. He's got his man. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. Never a doubt. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. Out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. On the option. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. On the move. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call.
Hold it. Offense.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. He wants to pass it on 2nd down. Got a man in the middle. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? They'll try to pick up the first through the air. It's complete to the right. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. Use the play fake, now to throw. Lost, the defense is wide open. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. The back goes in motion. Wants to throw on first down. And this senior quarterback knows he had a chance that time and just put a little too much on it. The incomplete pass leaves him with second down. He's looking to throw, using his feet to buy time. Still running at the 40. Hauled down at the 38-yard line and a big pickup of 15 yards there. They're looking for space to run behind the left tackle. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. And the Dukes will have it 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Throws for the tight end. Got him downfield. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Looking to throw. Going for 6. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? He's looking to throw. He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, James Madison.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. The kickoff unit about to go to work. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. Trying to find his man on first down. Gets it out quickly.
And that's perfect for the defense. You'll give that up all day. You're winning this game by multiple possessions late in the game. Play big zone coverages, keep the ball in front of you, and tackle the ball carrier in bounds.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. From the gun on 3rd down. Makes the catch down the right side. All kinds of running room. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears!
And man, is that perfect timing. You can tell quarterback drops back. He sees his guy, and he knows he's open. But watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer, right in the breadbasket. Nice play, nice pitch and catch.
He did a nice job of getting it up in the air early and allowing his guy to run under the football, locate it, and then make a tough grab. That is the definition of an explosive play.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they're now down 31-17. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Texas State has the lead right now. San Marcos has been jumping all week, but this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by 4 over UTSA. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. This is the type of play that decides games. Are you tough enough to convert 3rd and short from the 30? Open runway ahead. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. The defense calls the timeout. They're 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They go right back to their man on 2nd and goal. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
And this offense has had a good day, and more importantly, this team responded from last week. 0-1, didn't look good to start the season, bouncing back, getting a convincing victory. Nice job by this team handling adversity early in the season.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Got his man quickly. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. The Bears want to move quickly. We hit the 2-minute warning, and this offense is desperate to make something happen and do it in a hurry. To the air on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He's going to pass on 2nd down. Incomplete. And man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. On 4th down, looking for the completion. He's got a 1st down and maybe a lot more. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down at the 49. Comes out throwing on 1st down. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. After the big 1st down sack, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Pocket starts to collapse. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Got his man on the right. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker.
4th down coming up.
On 4th down, going to the air. Complete out of the backfield. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a 1st down. And the Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. It's complete. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. And they'll spike the ball to try to save as much time as they can. Coming to the line, looking for that 1st down on 3rd and short from the 29. From the gun, wants to pass. Unleashes one deep. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone.
Hold it. Offense.
So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. And with the game all but decided, this quarterback will take a knee. A little sports history, David. Upset is the only horse ever to defeat Man of War. And that's why we call games like this an upset.
I really had no clue that was a real thing. But I do know this is an upset. This team was unranked, beat a ranked team. But you went out and got your respect. You've gained it now. Let's build on this throughout the season. One win, great win. Now let's go ahead and build some momentum in the future.
Reese, some might say you're not a one-trick pony with that reference. And obviously, this was the team, the unranked team, that had the horses to get this thing done. Too much firepower, just too much explosiveness on offense, great defense. What a tremendous win.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis.